What is going on? What's up, guys? Happy Thursday, man. I've been in the office. Went out today, did some training. One of my new students, Troy from Buffalo, New York, flew in yesterday down here training with me. 2-day ride along. So, man, I wanted to share something with you guys, man. Something that can really help you move forward, okay, into your dreams, your goals, better finances, just a better overall life, better business, okay? And it was two things that I heard today from Troy, and also I talked to one of my students. One of my students called me, and he said, Courtney, I don't know what it is, but ever since I joined you and Steve's and John's Mindset Shifters group, he's like, man, it's like things have started to become better. And I told her, I said, you know what, I want to give you something to think about. I said, that's how it works. When you become a giver, and not saying he wasn't a giver, but I'm just saying, like, when you start really investing not only in yourself, but you start investing in others, it's just something starts to happen, right? That sometimes you can't explain, because this happened to me all the time, when you become a giver, all right? Because see, this is the thing, guys, is that, see, a lot of us don't realize it goes both ways. We want people to support us. We want people to support our dreams, our goals, our business, or whatever it is. But we have to ask ourselves, do we do the same thing for others? All right. This is why I am so huge in supporting people. All right. And especially good people, people who are doing what they're supposed to do. People like when I go out, when me and my family go out, guys, one thing about me, I am a big tipper. Okay. I tip really big, especially if I get good service, because I know what these people I know what comes with their jobs, right? And when you treat people, I cannot tell you how many times I've gotten great service. And this is how you can tell when people are not used to getting tipped big, is that I would tip someone, right? Let's say we go out and $300-$400 meal. I'll probably tip $125, all right? And they will look. I mean, we have literally had people come chase us down into the parking lot. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Right? Because again, I understand how important it is and how good it feels when you really help somebody, when you really support someone, right? And what's funny, guys, is that in my own business, I get tips all the time. I have people tipping me $200, $500. I've been tipped thousands of, well, I ain't gonna say thousands of dollars, but like $1,100. I think the biggest tip I've ever gotten was like $1,300. I actually had to ask the client, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah, Courtney." And that's when that's when okay. Like my student told me today, like, Courtney, ever since I've been in this group, it's like things are just starting to become better for me, And I said this because you are, not only are you investing in yourself, but you're also investing in other people. Like I told him, I said, this is like one of my dreams. I've always, loved helping people. I've always loved to, put people on the right path in the best way that I can do it, and now that I have had the opportunity to turn it into a business, and have people that support me, that makes me feel good. See what I'm saying? And today, my ride along, Troy told me, he said, Courtney, and the guy, it's no secret, I charge $5,000 for people to come out and train with me, and also to be a part of my coaching program. So when they have like questions, concerns, like today, I think I talked to like 4 of my students. I just got off the phone with Hakeem earlier. Bobby texted me earlier. So my students are always able to reach me when they have issues and concerns, and that's a part of my coaching, right? And that's a part of what they pay for. And don't you know, Troy told me, he said, Courtney, I'm going to be honest with you, $5,000, man, this is really nothing. He said, man, I really believe you could double your prices, right? And what's funny, guys, is there was a time where I was charging $2,000, and one of my members just like Troy, Justin paid. Justin, a straightforward guy out of Michigan. Justin paid the $2,000, and he called me, and he said, Courtney, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. And this was his exact words. Excuse my language. He said, Courtney, $2,000, that's a fucking joke. And I ain't gonna lie, guys, it caught me off guard, but at the same time, it made me feel bad. I'm like, damn, because he was like, Courtney, you are basically like, do you know how much what you're really teaching people? Do you know what, like, dude, that's nothing. Or you can, like, we can make that in one job, you know. So that I just went from like 2,000 to 5,000, and people still paying it. And it's, you know what that does when you get around people like this, it really shows you how valuable you are. See what I'm saying? And this is why I love to be around certain people like this. You know, like one of my partners and also my teachers, Steve Tobrin. This is what he teaches in this, you know, in our Mindset Shifters group, because he's one of the coaches in the Mindset Shifters group, is to not only, you know, see, people say, oh, I know what I'm worth, you know, my value, but how to build value, all right? And that's one thing I've realized, like, Courtney, you have really built a lot of value, you know, just with yourself, your branding. You know, going to Chattanooga next week to do another presentation, you know, with the Experience Trade Show. Happy to have me out. That helps me build my reputation, and they're excited to have me. You know, Troy today was talking. He was like, "Yeah, Courtney, I heard John Brunn talking about you 2 years ago." And then I was talking to someone else, and your name came up again. Like, this Courtney guy, everyone keeps talking about. So I have built value in myself to show people who I am, and that what, you know, that I am worth, you know, what I ask for. So guys, I just want to just say, man, is that, you know, don't be afraid, okay, to support other people. I think a lot of us don't realize that it's a two-way street. See what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, you'll be surprised when you start supporting people. I used to be that same guy when I started my business. I used to want to do everything myself. I wanted to market myself. I wanted to fix my cars myself. I wanted to try to do everything myself. But then when I realized, like, Courtney, don't you know, the same way you want to make money in your business, you focus on what you do, and you pay people to do what they do. And guys, I'm telling you, man, when you do that, you see what I'm saying? When you, like, I have a speaking coach. This is, if you guys notice, I went to the Capalooza. I think it was like a month ago in Vegas, and I did a speaking. And guys, the feedback, the positive feedback I got back from that speaking engagement was just, it just boosted my confidence. But you know why I was able to give such a good speak and a good storytelling? Because I hired a speaking coach, okay? And that helped me become a better speaker, all right? And he's still my coach to this day, right? So that's the thing, guys, is just understanding that it's okay to support other people, okay? It's okay to become a giver. It's okay to tip. It's okay to give, all right? And you will be surprised. You will be surprised. Like my student told me today, Courtney, I don't know what it is, but in these last 2 months, it's like things have become better. And that's what it's supposed to do. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next one.